Have you been thinking of getting isolated lately? Have you been thinking of keeping distance from certain people that have been wasting your time? Have you been thinking of isolating yourself far away from the rest of the crowd and giving yourself that adequate time so that you can focus on your goals, you can focus on your visions, and you can focus on your objectives? Have you? Well, my friends, in today's video, I am going to be covering and discussing with you some important tips, strategies, which can only happen if you're going to be isolating yourself from the rest of the crowd, right? But before I get into the real details, into the nitty-gritty stuff, I am going to be seeing you guys right after this short little intro. So welcome back. As I was saying earlier, today's topic is going to be all about isolation, and this is something which has been on my mind for a very long time, and I thought that I need to discuss and make a video about this so that I could share my strategies, share my secrets, and also give most of you those valuable tips which have helped me over these years. If there's something that has actually helped me to accomplish my goals faster, that is mainly because I have been able to isolate myself, not just from friends. I mean, I'm not saying that friends are not important. Friends are very important in your life, but it's very important to distinguish between friends that you want to chill out with and friends that you want to do business with. You get my point? Because business friends are people that you are going to be spending more time discussing about your business, whereas friends whom you want to spend, or let's say with whom you want to chill out and have fun, are going to be a different bunch of people. All right, and sometimes it can be both as well. I mean, your business friends can be your friends with whom you want to chill and have fun as well. Now, as you become wealthy, as you become rich, as you continue accomplishing your goals, right, you are going to be very good at managing your time, at knowing or at setting your priorities right, in choosing and befriending people. All right, because you are someone who's going to learn how to not just value yourself but also value other people's time. Now, for example, if I'm going to go and meet a person that I feel is not going to be doing business with me, all right, is just wasting my time, is just trying to sell me something which either I'm not interested in, or let's say it doesn't bring any advantage to my particular business, then I wouldn't be even engaging, in any kind of conversation with that person. So similarly, you guys need to be thinking of certain ways by which you can make use of your time in a better manner, in an efficient manner, so that you can be more productive, you can be more prolific, and you can be more creative by getting more things done in a short period of time. I see many youngsters, mainly the millennials these days. Now, I'm also a millennial. I'm not saying that I'm not a millennial, but getting online, getting into all these stupid apps like TikTok and doing those crazy stupid antics. Maybe let's say you're just doing it to entertain someone, maybe you're just doing it to kill your time, but you need to think about it in this way. What is it that you're getting out of it? All right, if you're doing it for the sake of having fun, let's say once in a week, or let's say once in every 2 weeks would be fine, but every day, seriously, every day you're getting in front of TikTok, and I mean, it isn't even producing any income for you. I do know that there are people who do it for the purpose of making or earning money, but for this person that I'm talking about on this video right now, this person, she doesn't earn any money at all, and it's crazy. She just goes out on the camera, makes these stupid funny little faces, and dances on some silly tunes, and I just don't understand. I mean, just shows the childish nature of people. So guys, again, I'm not trying to preach or say that you shouldn't be having fun, you shouldn't be indulging in your hobbies or in your passions or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that if you are going to be a goal-oriented person, you need to be more focused. You need to be more focused on your goals. You need to be thinking of ways by which you can accomplish more in shortest amount of time. Okay, so TikTok is one example. The other example is I see guys going on YouTube and sharing their opinions about politics, about the current affairs, about what's going in the world. I mean, who the fuck gives a shit about what you're thinking or what your opinions are? Apologies for swearing, but come on, you guys need to wake up now. what can you do to bring value? What can you do out there in the market which can help resolve people's problems? Think like an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is always someone who's a problem solver. Think of becoming a problem solver. And when I speak about isolation, every day I take my time out. Like when I'm in my office, I don't want any disturbances. Tell my family not to disturb me so that I can just focus solely on my work. Once I'm done with it, I have my teleconference calls, I check my emails, I do whatever that has to be done. 4 hours, that's all. 4 hours I give myself. When it comes to work. Remaining hours in the day, I've got time for myself, I've got time for leisure, I've got time to do whatever I want, play with my pets, go out for a stroll, whatever. So managing your time wisely is highly, highly critical. Not just in today's time, but make it a habit, guys. Make it a habit, make it part of your routine. I see guys messaging me, telling me that, in this Facebook group, this is happening, in that Facebook group, this is happening. People are talking about racism, people are talking about this, people are talking about that. Who gives a fuck? All right, fine. Maybe there are people who do give a fuck, but look at them. They're just wasting their time. They aren't getting anywhere. So whatever it is, guys, you need to think about it. You can't get out there and keep wasting your time. Time is precious. As the saying goes, time is money. So make use of it wisely. Guys, seriously. You need to start working on your goals. You need to start setting your objectives clearly in your diary or in your vision board or whatsoever, and work hard on it, because there's no shortcut to success. Okay, I'm giving this to you, and it's not just because it's coming from me. You can ask all those experienced entrepreneurs in your family or in your friend circle. Look for successful entrepreneurs, who actually build companies, who've created employment opportunities, who've got so many employees working under that. Spend time with these kind of people. With these stalwarts. Take them out for lunch, ask them really good quality questions. What has been their inspiration? What has been their modus operandi in building and setting up companies like this? Get inspired from all that, and then go out and build something for yourself, guys, because this is the time to do something. In these last 3 months during quarantine, I've been able to build several businesses, not just drop shipping. I've helped people, outsource work and get websites done for their companies and for their services and their products. I've helped arrange many logistical companies get goods from point A to point Z. I've helped companies in different countries coordinate with certain companies out here in UAE and get whatever services or products that they have wanted. And apart from that, I've also built a very lucrative dropshipping business. So if I could think and if I could do something of that nature, in such a short period of time, so can you guys. But you need to be productive and you need to be creative, and that will only happen if you're going to isolate yourself from groups of people, if you're going to isolate yourself from all those time wasters. Now, there are days when I do receive calls from my friends. Now I've got a bunch of friends who are not necessarily entrepreneurs. They are employees, they work for companies. They call me, they say, hey, what are you doing? What's up? Let's go out, let's chill, let's hang out. Now, since lockdowns have started easing out, and I tell them, sorry, today I'm working, I can't. Let's meet up on Friday. Friday is my off day. It also happens to be a weekend out here, because Fridays and Saturdays are weekends here in UAE. In most of GCC countries. So, you want to meet me? Let's meet up on Friday, or let's meet up on Saturday. Now, there are days where I decide to work on Fridays too, if I have to work and complete a certain project. But what I'm trying to say is that I'm the boss of my time. And the most important thing is, if I have to work on a project, if I need to complete something, I get it done. And the first few hours during morning, let's say morning to noon, are very important for me, where I'm the most productive and the most creative, and I get things done. Once that is all done, I've got a lot of free time. All right, let's chill. Let's go out here. Let's hang in there. So isolation is the key, guys. Isolation has helped me a lot. Isolating myself from my family also has helped me, because again, when we talk about families, not every family member is going to understand your business acumen properly. It's a different ballgame altogether. So at times, even if you do try to explain it to them, they ain't going to be understanding it, or it's going to be something which is way beyond their comprehension. At times, even if they do understand, they still may discourage you, and they'll say, no, it's not going to work. Don't waste your money. Don't do this. Don't do that. But that's how we entrepreneurs are. We have to be stubborn. We need to be disciplined. We need to be determined, and more importantly, we need to be dedicated in our goals and in our mission, so that we can get out there, complete our task, and give the results. All right. See, there are many things to actually look and touch into, guys. Like, there are times when I do have conversation. When I have talks with my mom, and she tells me, I hope you're saving enough money. Save money on the side. Make sure that you aren't spending money unnecessarily. I'm like, Mom, I ain't spending money unnecessarily. Most of my money is being spent back into my business. I'm reinvesting my money. And on that note, I also do need to tell you that when you're growing your business, when you're expanding your business, there will be times when you will be running out of money initially, but that's okay as long as you're getting results, as long as you're accomplishing your business goals. Once you reach a level, once you reach your comfort zone, where the cash flow is coming on a consistent basis, you know how much you're making on average every month, then you can make sure that you're disciplined enough to keep aside a certain savings amount, on a monthly basis, on a regular basis, that goes into a certain emergency bank account. Have a separate account for your other leisure purposes, have a separate account for your indulgence purposes, and so on. That's what I do. Guys, did you know for a fact that if you make a minimum of $350,000 or above per year, that puts you in a category of the top 1% of the wealthy people in United States of America? I just recently came to know about this and I was baffled. I'm like, oh wow. So, and my friend who actually passed this information to me was telling me, you should come and live in the United States. You would live like a king. I said, yes, but I ain't gonna be paying taxes to your government. Sorry, that ain't gonna be happening, dude. Now, I'm not saying that paying taxes is bad, of course, paying taxes to the government so that they can, get the job done. But again, we can have another video where we can discuss about all these things. Paying taxes is a very sensitive topic to get into. But for me, when it comes to taxes, yes, paying a certain percentage to the government is enough. But if the government is going to tell, no, I'm going to take 40%, 50% of your overall earnings, and then I'm going to be looking at some other better avenues where I can go and invest or park my money. Talking about that, Isle of Man is one country where I would strongly advise you guys to open a bank account. It's an offshore bank account, away from all those tax clauses and rules, just something similar to Switzerland, but more safe. I actually came to know about this from one of my top-notch entrepreneur friend who's also a big-time investor. He doesn't just invest in real estate out here in UAE, he also invests in US, he invests in Europe. So he was the one who had actually suggested me and told me that, Kas, you need to open an account in Isle of Man, and the bank is Standard Bank. So yeah, it's the same thing which I would recommend you guys to do as well, provided once you reach that level, where you've got a lot of cash flow coming in and you don't want to just park all your money in one particular bank. You need to have multiple bank accounts for different purposes. So keep working on your goals, guys. Have a strong vision, have a strong plan, and more importantly, make sure that you get things done. If you aren't getting things done, if you aren't growing, then you're dying. If you're just stuck in Kindle publishing all these years, if you haven't started any of the business on the side, then what the fuck have you been doing all these years? Make sense? Now you would say, yeah, I've started affiliate marketing on the side. I wouldn't call affiliate marketing as a long-term business. All right, yeah, you can say it's a long-term business because you make sales from backends and from your relevant links, from your relevant networks, and so on and so on. But think of something concrete, think of something substantial, think of something long-term, think of something more congruent that brings in the cash flow, and then come and talk to me. You talk about real estate, yes, that's a fantastic investment. Turn it into a business, give it out on rent, get the cash flow coming in through the tenants. If you're busy, you don't have time, find rental or property manager, give it out to them, let them make contract, let them go and find tenants for you so that you can focus on other important tasks or on other important businesses. Get things done, guys, get things done. All right, don't just focus on one stream of income. Kindle publishing is great, okay, and that's the reason you see me pitching in most of my videos to get started with Kindle publishing, because of the low barrier of entry. Okay, and on that note, I would like to introduce you guys, especially the ones who haven't joined my program or haven't joined my academy. Get enrolled into Kindle Income Academy today, the best academy out there, which will train you, which will empower you, and more importantly, which will help you establish a strong publishing business that will bring in the moolah. All right, I'm going to be putting the link below in the description section. Click on it, check it out. You got any questions, send me an email. Want to have a strategy call? We can have a strategy call and we can take things forward from there. All right, that was it, guys. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did like, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like, give it a thumbs up, doesn't matter. And for those who haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you do not miss my important, valuable videos. All right, that is Qasim signing off from Passive Passion on Income for now. We'll be seeing you guys with more videos. Till then, you guys take care, stay safe. God bless.